Welcome to this week's Tube Talk.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Great to have you in Auckland, up from the chilly south of Dunedin
Thank you, Albert.
to a great international city. And Doug's away. He is cricket practice and he is doing study leave, which I don't think means study.
Well, let's talk about last week to start with.
Let's do that. So, bit of a non-event in the end. It was we had New Plymouth cancelled, so Blake Time and Distance Dramatic didn't get to run. It poured down at Flemington, and a tissue just doesn't handle it wet. She needs it dry, and a 5 is probably, well, maybe a 6 she just gets away with. So, but we had to run because of progressing her campaign, because we're going to Turnbull next. So that was a bit disappointing. And then on Sunday, Mantle Blue should have won, but she got completely knocked over at about the 850 metre mark when just cruising. She did really well to pick herself up and run third, and she has a win just waiting to happen. So yeah, so a bit of a non-event, but we put that behind us, and we move forward to this week.
And this week we start tomorrow, Friday, at Newcastle, and we have Etna Rosso in race 6.
The Newcastle Cup, big chance, I think. 9-horse field, no weight on his back, 54 kilos. Very impressive, winning 2 starts ago. Last start in the Whanganui Cup, he ran 5th, but not beaten far. The issue being on the tight track and tight corner, being a big horse, he never quite. It was a slowly run race. He had to get moving early. It favoured the on-speed runners who had gone slowly, and he just never quite balanced up and quickened after he had to come around the corner like on 2 wheels. Newcastle's a different track, big, long, straight. I think it's a very good winning chance.
Very good. On Saturday, we're going to Ellerslie with Al Arish in race 3.
Really improving 3-year-old. His last start here, you'll see at Matamata, he actually worked hard. He was up hand, he worked hard, and he just kept fighting, and he's improving all the time. He's got an awkward barrier of 12, so we don't know whether we'll run him or not. We'll make that call on Saturday morning. If he runs, we're going to have to get cover and run home. But he loves his racing. He's an improving horse, and he'll be over the odds. And he certainly has the capability of running well.
On Saturday, also, Mate Time travels to Whanganui in race 4.
Yes, after missing out last week. He's flying. First and second his last 2 starts. You've seen his last start second here. 1200 metres is a touch short of his best. Would prefer to be going 1400. And the one concern is he's got barrier 2, and it's a heavy 10 at Whanganui. And if you're going to be on a heavy track, you need to get out wide. So unless he can get out wide, he's going to be severely disadvantaged. Good jockey on board in Joe Doyle, and the horse is flying. He's going really, really well, and he likes Whanganui. If we can get to the right part of the track, he's a winning chance, but it's all going to be about tactics.
Back to Australia, on the Gold Coast, we've got Wairiri Falls in race 1.
Yeah, the veteran, he's going really well. He's hit the line hard all of the starts this time in. He's got an awkward draw. There's 3 scratchings already. He's barrier 9 or 10, so he's going to get sort of back a little bit off them. But as long as he's not too far from them, I think 1800 metres is actually probably his best distance. So I think it's a nice race for him. And I think if he can get into a good rhythm, we know he's going to come home well. And he's a nice each way chance. He deserves another win. He is going well. If the right breaks come and they don't walk up front, he's a genuine chance.
And finally on Sunday, we have Tijanis at Flemington, race 3.
One of our European imports, and their first prep is always a learning prep, and then they're much better the second prep, and he is in his first prep. He was very good a couple of starts ago at Flemington, had to drag the field up and fought on really well, which you're seeing here. His next start at Sandown, the track got very hard. It was a 3, it just got too hard for him, he just couldn't let down. So Flemington on Sunday, the 2550 suits, it's not a problem. Track's a soft 5 at the moment, there's a few showers every day, so there should be a little bit of give in it. So he's first on the ballot, he's got a nice barrier draw of 2, and as long as he makes the field, I think he'll run very well.
Very good, thank you, Albert. Now it's time for bet of the week, and what is your bet of the week, Albert?
My bet of the week is at Ellerslie in race 7, Orchestral. Now, you might say to me, that's an obvious bet of the week, Orchestral. But I thought she'd be $1.70, and she's $2.20. And she's the best horse in the field. She's a true proper horse, and her trial was superb. I think $2.20, she should be in everybody's multis. They're certainly going to want to see a good run from her if they're going forward to Australia and some of the targets they have. So she's going to be ready, and she loves Ellerslie. So I think $2.20 is fantastic money. So Orchestral is my bet of the week.
And that's Tube Talk for another week.
It is. Thank you very much, Jeff, and would love to have you back again.
Thank you, Albert.
The turn, Red Excitement. He's certainly making it exciting. Pass hitting pretty quietly. 6 lengths clear. Now Winks is getting cracking. Further back to Antonio Giuseppe. Chicante still there. Red Excitement 5 in front. Now Winks has only got 1 more to pick off. Red Excitement 3 in front. Winks is coming. Red Excitement, but here she comes. Right over the top, Winks. Barnstorming finish again. 19 in a row.